It's a complete new development. So we have the signature complication, which is the double retrograde. And then on top, we added an automaton.
Welcome and welcome back to WatchAdvisor. Today, the latest watches are the stars. And I am happy to welcome here at Cleef Arpels Rainer Bernhard, who is head of research and development for watchmaking with Cleef Arpels.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm looking forward to talk to you and to everybody who is listening.
We are happy to introduce you to our community and to introduce the brand for the first time at our channel. So, Rainer, could you introduce yourself maybe shortly? What are your milestones and why are you so important for Cleef Arpels?
I am Director of Research and Development for the watches. It is 14 years that I'm with the Maison. With the team, we develop the watches in Switzerland. We also make them in Switzerland. So we are here in Geneva. That's where we are based, where I am based, with the whole team developing these watches. But we will talk about that in a little bit.
This is very important that HQ or Cleef Arpels is based in Paris, but the heart of the watches is in Switzerland.
Yes, Swiss-made watches, so we make everything here in Switzerland. Of course, yes.
Swiss quality first.
Absolutely, yes.
Don't forget to subscribe and to hit the bell to get our latest notifications.
What are the novelties this year and what is the highlight?
Yes, we have several watches, but I'd like to talk to you about a new chapter of our love stories. You know that the Maison was founded through a love story, and love stories always have been a part of our creation. So we had the Pont des Amoureux, where two lovers move up a bridge in order to kiss. And while they do that, they also indicate the time.
Yeah.
But here, this year, we open a new chapter to the love stories, where we created an atmosphere where we find the lovers now still in Paris, but in an outdoor atmosphere. It's called guinguette. Guinguette is a French word for an outdoor cafe. Tables outside, stools, chairs, lampions, but you also have music and you eat, you go there, you spend a good time.
I feel
you
it.
Dance. Yeah, you can feel it. Yeah. So you dance, and then it's actually a happy place to be, to feel good.
Yeah.
That's where our lovers are. It's night on the watch.
Mm-hmm.
In the background, you see a little piece of the sky and two stars.
Yeah.
And actually, the two stars move. While they move, they indicate the time. And now, when the stars are aligned, so when the stars are very close together, which means it is 12 o'clock or midday, well, at that precise moment, the lovers will actually move. They hold hands on the dial. You see them in the center, and they hold hands. They pull each other. And then in the last part, they actually lean over for a kiss. They stay together, like in the Pont des Amoureux. You know how long they stay together, you know?
No, I don't know, but you know it for sure.
Yes, yeah, they stay together for 3 minutes because this is what we consider a real nice French kiss.
Okay.
So they stay also together for 3 minutes.
So please keep it in mind, 3 minutes.
3 minutes, okay?
3 minutes.
Yes, yes. And then after these 3 minutes, the stars will actually go down. The lovers will go back to our initial position. Of course, the watch will stay perfectly precise. So we integrate the time of the kiss, of course, in the time indication of the watch. So the watch stays perfectly precise. Now, maybe you don't want to wait for 12 hours till they kiss again, you know? So we integrated the possibility to have a kiss on demand. Whenever you feel like to have a kiss, to see them kiss. We have a button on the left side, you press this button, and you will see that they will move together, they kiss, and then they go back. Takes about 10 seconds. And the good news is we integrated an unlimited number of kissing inside the watch. How about that?
The love is in the air.
Yes, love is in the air. You can press as often as you want. And of course, the watch will stay perfectly precise.
Very much Cleef Arpels. Which movement is behind this watch?
Yeah, it's a complete new development. So we have the signature complication, which is the retrograde or the double retrograde.
Yeah.
You know? And then on top, we added an automaton. This automaton actually takes care of the movement of our two lovers. We have a translation and the rotation, which is actually quite difficult to combine.
Yeah.
We needed to synchronize the retrograde function with the automaton.
Yeah.
So actually we have retrograde and automaton at the same time. Plus on demand, you can actually trigger off also
Yeah.
the love, the kiss. So it's a complete new movement. We're looking at 343 components, but you have to know that our signature when we develop a movement is to make it as clever as possible. So complexity itself is not the objective.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try to reduce the number of components as much as we can. If we have 343 components, I can assure you that every
Yeah.
component is really necessary. I compare it to text. If you write a text, a beginner writes a text about something, he maybe needs 2 pages and you read this and you're like, what is he talking about? Whereas something who knows how to write, he's describing the same thing in like half a page
Yeah.
and you directly get
Yeah.
it. You say, okay, this actually is an image for how we try to develop the pieces.
I have to say the watch for this complexity is really thin.
Yes, yes.
Impressive what you have done. And I have heard that for this watch you have four
Three patents.
three
Patents. Yes, you're right. We have 3 patents, but you have to know that the patent is actually a side product, if you want to, from the development, because in the center was the story that I told you,
Yeah.
the Ganget, the lovers, the stars, and the atmosphere. This is in the center. So we try to develop an automaton and a watch that does that.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, sometimes we have to go into areas where nobody has been
Yeah.
to actually realize the story. And then we see, okay, this is so new, we make a patent. So the
Yeah.
patent is always a side result.
Yeah.
And it's not the objective itself to make the
Yeah,
patent.
yeah.
right?
I know that Van Cleef & Arpels starts every product from storytelling and from the idea behind the product.
Yes.
And Van Cleef & Arpels is famous for the divisions for high jewelry and watchmaking excellence. So how does this process look like? What is the creative power behind your watches?
You have to know that we're known as a high jewelry maison, right?
Yeah.
But we're a watchmaker since the beginning. So we found in the archives the very first watch was made the first year of the existence of the
Yeah.
company. So watchmaking is always there. We try to blend in high watchmaking, métier d'art, the different craftsmanship that we master since a long time, and high jewelry. Actually, it's a good question because the interface between these categories of doing,
Yeah.
might seem difficult, but in our maison, it's quite fluid, because we used to work together. So everybody's sitting on the table and the idea is to make the watch together.
Mm-hmm.
So if we talk about a watch like this, right from the beginning,
Yeah.
we have, for example, the experts for métier d'art here for enameling, engraving, that sit with us on the table to talk about the story. So actually their profession, their knowledge
Yeah.
is integrated right from the beginning,
This is
which
great.
is really important.
And very unique.
Yes. And
Very unique.
at the beginning, you might say, oh, why are they not progressing in what they do? They talk and talk and talk. Because at the beginning, we have to set the architecture of the watch. We have to know what we do, what métier, etc., in order to configure the watch, and then only we develop it. The beginning, these talks take quite a while till we really know what we want to do. And this also gives you then a thickness, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Because the architecture of the watch has been well defined at the beginning. Yes.
Very impressive. And so, what is your personal role in the creation process? What are your responsibilities?
Well, I'm in charge of the development. So with the team, we develop from the beginning on all the technical elements required, to create this watch.
Yeah.
So I can see our role as being direct partner with everybody who is talking in the creative process. The main partner is maybe Creative Studio. So Creative Studio is in charge of like the aesthetic aspect of the watch. And we take care of the whole technical aspect all the way. We develop the watch in-house, 3D CAD elements, make the technical drawings. Then we take care of the debugging, the analysis, the testing, all the way. So our responsibility kind of never stops, because I would say it stops at the first series, but actually no, we're in charge technically all the way till the end again.
It reminds me of a heart, I would call Rainer a mechanical heart. It never stops, so like a heart. And this is something poetic in line with Van Cleef & Arpels.
Thank you.
My last question for our audience: how Van Cleef & Arpels distinguishes from other brands? What is unique? What makes and will make the brand successful?
Yes, I think if you look at the product, if you look at the creation, as you said, it's a blending of different things. It's blending of high jewelry, métier d'art, craftsmanship, and really cool watchmaking. So technique is always behind the scene. It's really cool technique, but you can't see it. So we spend a lot of time actually to hide it completely in order to see just the story, nothing else. You won't even see a screw. You won't even see a little element to hold the lovers. You can't see it. It's like magic. So this is actually something really interesting. So the technique is there, but it's behind the scene. Right?
It happens.
So this is it happens. You can see the magic because they move really smoothly.
Yeah.
But you don't exactly know how. This is one thing. And then we like to talk about the poetry of time. We have a different vision of time and how we represent time. For example, for this watch, you can see 2 stars moving in the background. In order to read the time, you really have to look really at the watch. It's not a watch banging you the time right into the face. You actually have to work a little bit. You actually look at the watch and you actually have to look a little bit, where are my stars indicating the time? It's 11:30. Okay. So you actually have to dive a little bit into the story to read the time.
Yeah.
Because through the story, we give you the time. And I always say, time is the most precious thing we share. So take the time to read the time. This is actually, the watch invites you to do that.
Yeah.
And just to slow down for a second, appreciate what you have, what you are, that you're in good health, etc.
Yeah.
It actually comes with a positive vision of life and brings you the positive vibration we try to integrate through the development.
For sure. Rainer, thank you for sharing your precious time with us. It was an amazing interview. We are looking forward to show more watches from Van Cleef Arpels on our channel. And see you again next year.
Yes.
Thank
Come
you.
in. Yeah, thank you.
And a lot of success.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Rainer.
Thanks a lot for watching the video on WatchAdvisor on YouTube. And if you think that this is your channel, please check out our website, WatchAdvisor.com, and especially our community section on our website to really get in touch with us, to share lots of things. You will get more detailed information about the watch industry, in-depth videos, more fun will happen there. So if you're interested, have a look at WatchAdvisor.com.